the local Doppler radar.
Moving toward Tawnytown, toward Union Bridge and New Windsor, while in the very same feed of my friend Gus Sentimentis, who works at the Baltimore Sun, tweeted, Donna, you'll love this, if you see a funnel cake, run and hide in your basement with it. Don't share. Donna, I thought you would like that one.
Do like that one a lot, Kate. It's almost as good as the box of cookies that the lady took with her to the basement.
Funnel cake, funnel cloud.
Yeah, early this afternoon, a woman had called in and said, yes, we did go to the basement, but we decided, I just grabbed a box of cookies and went into the basement. I thought that was
you
just...
have to have substance, Donna. Come on.
That is thoughtful. That's just being thoughtful.
Okay. All right. We have on the phone with us right now, a member from the Emergency Management Agency out in Frederick County, I believe. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, Jack, I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. Here it is, Jack Markey, Director of Emergency Management, Frederick County. Thanks for joining us on the phone, Jack. Fill us in. What's going on in Frederick County right now?
Well, obviously, like many of your viewers, we've been monitoring. The storms have been moving through the area starting a little bit earlier this afternoon, and have had some indications of potential for tornadoes. We're currently under a tornado warning right now in the Frederick City area. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, at this point, we haven't had any actual tornadoes touch ground or any severe damage at this point.
Okay, so when you say you're investigating the possibility of tornadoes, what kind of damage are you looking at to assess that?
Well, right now we have just had what I would describe as typical summer thunderstorm damage. We have some trees.
Storms. So again, certainly probably seeing the potential of rotating wall clouds as the storms kind of lift towards the north. We'll pop up Maryland's most powerful radar. Again, what we don't have, and let's check the warnings once again, coming up around 6 o'clock, we still have that active tornado warning. So it is certainly possible for the potential of some rotating wall clouds. And right around the Union Bridge again, if you live near Union Bridge, let us know what you're seeing right now. But again, these storms rotating and lifting towards the north and the east. But we'll put a storm track once again on that. And again, that's going to be moving just south of Brooklyn Park, heading for Glen.
Think only salon brands can do that?
I dare to compare.
Will you? Anti-breakage from Pantene. Hair so healthy it shines.
I love our new bathroom. We should have done this years ago.
I couldn't have done it better myself.
That's for sure.
The bathroom I always wanted. Thank you.
You know, are going to be trapped. There's going to be people wanting to get out and get them. Everybody just needs to stay put as long as they can. Let this rain move through. It's going to be a few hours, though, and we'll show you why here in just a second. I want to take you into the south of Baltimore now because we still have a very dangerous storm in through here. Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. Okay. So again, wow. Baltimore, Washington is up to the north here. This is still this tornado-warned cell to the north of Washington, D.C. now, between Washington and Baltimore. And it's not only producing the heavy rain, but there is a couplet here that we've continued to watch now show up on the radar here, just to the west now of Odenton and heading up towards Severn, Harmons, Jessup, this whole area here. Again, none of these have produced any ground truth yet, but you know what? As long as I see rotation, I'm going to show you these storms because they're still dangerous and they still could produce a tornado, especially given the fact that they're right on that warm front. So a quick spin up, a quick shot at damaging winds, entirely possible with that tornado warning as it continues north into Baltimore. And of course, we got very, very heavy rain preceding that and potentially itself around the storm as well. All right, let's go back to Max 5. Again, this huge rain area, as we're seeing now, Carl, Washington, up through Rockville, Maryland, back down now to the east of Manassas. We're talking about rainfall rates here of a couple of inches an hour.
There's a lot of rolling terrain here. This whole area is in the foothills of the Appalachians, so there are many creeks, and it's going to be channeled and funneled. There are many places where roads are going to be washed out. Earlier, we saw people doing the right thing and the wrong thing. We watched live pictures of people driving through the water and then also turning around, and we want you to turn around, even though it's a hassle. It's a real pain to do that. Obviously, you want to get home. It's late. It's the end of the week. But you can get into a lot of trouble. It can be life-threatening, and you can threaten other people's lives as well if you get into trouble.
And you know what was really scary is just between watching those pictures for about 10 minutes, we saw that creek rise.
Yes.
And people, I mean, you just don't realize how rapidly creeks come up and how powerful that fast-moving water is. I mean, water is incompressible.
Right.
Check it out. We have our first.
So it's after the heavy rain.